In this video, I'm going to be making a Sawbench. The Sawbench is, as you might imagine, is a device to help you saw better. Mostly with these big saws that you can see in the video here. The idea is that sawing on a workbench that's at your waist height is not really very comfortable when sawing with these big saws. So a Sawbench is more like at your kneecap height. So this has a couple of advantages. One, the sawing position is just a little bit more comfortable. And two, you can use your own body weight as a clamp. So you can either put your knee on whatever you're sawing, like I am in this case, or in some instances you can even sit on top of the board as you're sawing. This Sawbench is designed by Chris Schwarz, as are many of my things that I build. This one is built out of dimensional lumber, so it's extremely inexpensive to make. Usually you make these in pairs so that the end of a long board can sit on another Sawbench. I just built one. Later I think I'm going to probably build like a three-legged stool that will kind of act as the other side if I want to rest a long board on it. Here I'm laying out the joinery on the top of one of the legs for the Sawbench. Obviously there's going to be 4 of these legs. This joint, the top of it is here to hold the top of the Sawbench together, and it's angled so that the legs will splay out and make the Sawbench more stable. Here I'm making the cheat cut I just marked. The only weird part about it was everything I usually do is 90 degrees, and this was not, and I felt like I was kind of fighting it the whole time because all my instinct was to, make this 90 degrees. But besides that, it was pretty smooth. Next, I'm cutting out the notch in the top of the Sawbench. So this will make more sense once the Sawbench is assembled. Here I'm cutting out a notch in the top of the Sawbench, and this is to fit one of the legs. So I'll be cutting 4 of these in various places on the top. This is all right angles, so it's pretty easy to do. Have I mentioned that I hate coping saws? I'm now doing the first bit of assembly, just fitting the legs into the top where they go. You'll notice that I have some wedges there attached to the legs with blue painter's tape. So this is a clever thing. Basically, you keep the offcuts that you made in the legs when you made the angled cuts, and then you can tape them onto the outside of each leg, and basically that gives you a 90-degree clamping surface, which you'll see me use here shortly. Here I'm cutting another half lap on a support that will go between two of the legs. So this is pretty much just a 90-degree half lap, although the shoulder is angled, as you'll see. And now some more assembly. I'm just taking those short supports and gluing them in place across the two legs. In this part, I'm cutting the joinery for the long brace that goes on the bottom of the saw bench. I've already glued up all of the joints here, but now I'm going to put nails through pretty much every joint. So here I'm marking out for my first set of nails in the short braces. Since the cut nails are kind of wedge-shaped, I'm drilling a two-part hole here. So the smaller diameter bit goes to the maximum depth, and the larger diameter bit is a shorter hole, and that's to accommodate the wider section of the cut nail. This is all so that hopefully I don't split the board as I drive the cut nail in. And the very last step is to saw off the bottom of the leg so that the saw bench sits flat on the ground. The important part here is to only saw what you can see. So basically you just mark the line out and then you saw all the way around the leg right on the line, and if you do it carefully and slowly, you will get a nice flat end. Thanks for watching.